Around how much do you make you would consider living in downtown?
$10,000 a month.
Like my landlord asked me for 6 months of deposit.
Like raising up like to 4,000.
I would say realistically 600 per person would be a little more ideal.
Today, we're gonna find out how much people pay for rent in Toronto. We'll visit 4 households located in different areas of the city. First, we'll go north to Newmarket, 60 kilometers away from downtown Toronto, visiting our friend Lucas.
If you're not related to your mom, if your mom rented out to someone else, how much would it be?
Maybe $600 to $800 a month. With utilities, maybe $800.
800?
Yeah.
Everything included?
Yeah. If I were to take transportation to work using the GO train, it would cost me about $400 to $500 a month.
How do you feel about this neighborhood?
Yeah, it's a nice family neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, there's no crime. You can leave your door unlocked all the time. No one's gonna come in, break in. This is a townhouse complex, right? So it's like a little more private. But yeah, Newmarket's a great neighborhood. There's no crime. My family bought this house in 1991 for $170,000. And today in 2022 market value should be about $700,000.
So 2 years from now, do you think how much would it be?
Closer to $1 million. You know, I don't want to just be paying a lot of rent and then I have food and money and then not much left over, because then I'm just living to, you know, working to live. And I'm not working to thrive, right?
Are you a slave of capitalism?
No.
Then how much percentage do you think rent should account for one's monthly salary?
15-20%. In Montreal, rent was maybe like 20% of my total income, maybe even less. I was paying $400. I was splitting a nice 1-bedroom with someone, and we paid $800 a month total for rent.
Like how much you're making at that point, then you would consider moving out?
Maybe $80,000 plus a year. 80,000 plus. I can get a nice condo in Newmarket somewhere.
How far do you think you're away from that goal?
2 or 3 years.
The second stop is our friend Emma's place, located at the Midtown, a 10-minute bus ride from Sinclair West Station and 8 kilometers away from the city center.
You do have an elevator.
I do have an elevator, it's just faster to take the stairs.
Valid.
Oh, so you have roommates.
Yeah, we've got housemates.
I would not be able to do that. I've had roommates. I don't like roommates.
Sorry about it.
Okay, I pay $19.85 split between me and my boyfriend.
Okay, and how big is the space? What do you get here?
I think it's 720 square feet,
Okay.
roughly. So we have the living space, bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, and then we kind of have like a little dining nook in the corner.
And then in terms of like the services that you get inside of the whole condo, what do you get?
Laundry
Okay.
and a gym. So every floor has one of these. I have to pay for it.
How much is it?
So I pay $3 every load, $2.50 for every dryer. Yeah, we do 3 loads once a week. I do my gym.
Oh wow.
My gym
okay.
moments. This is my treadmill.
How much do you think, if in a perfect world, rent would account for in your salary?
I think $950 is way too much.
$950 is way too much.
I think
okay.
$950 is unrealistic. It's just like my biggest expense. And like I'm pretty sure when accounting for how much you're spending on your living space, you shouldn't be spending more than 30%, and I'm spending at least 50%.
Okay.
Which means now you have to account for everything else. And you don't really have much extra money to do things for yourself. I would say realistically 600 per person would be a little more ideal.
Okay.
To have enough money to have a life and eat healthy and not eating pizza every night and frozen food and frozen vegetables and frozen everything and canned food. But even going from living in Whitby, which is about 45 minutes outside of Toronto, and just like a suburban town, groceries are way cheaper. Gas is cheaper. Everything is a bit cheaper around there.
Now we're in the heart of downtown Toronto, 1 or 2 blocks away from the CBD, visiting our friend Pravicia's 1-bedroom apartment.
This space is not fit for entertaining people at all. Like, if we were to have even would want a social life, it would be realistically impossible for us, because it was just one person, then this could be the living area to entertain some people. But right now, it would be like, this is literally her space exclusively, and that's my space. So there's technically nowhere we could,
Just
invite
have
even
people
like
over.
a couple of friends.
How much are you paying exactly?
Per person, it comes down to 1,100.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
with the utilities and everything. And for this unit, they asked me
like my landlord asked me for 6 months of deposit.
What?
Yes, and then I had to like negotiate it to 4.
So why did you guys pick this place?
Because it's really close to the subway, it's close to the pharmacy, there's a grocery store downstairs, and also it's like the prime area because there's a mall and it's pretty happening. Like as I compare it to Scarborough and Brampton, I think this area is happening, and I like condos though.
We have a saying in India called living in a matchbox. Literally, like, you know, the little match girl. Yeah. So if you would open a matchbox and see like a miniature house inside, this is how it would look like. I guess it could look different if only one person was living, and you could have this as the bedroom and obviously this as a living room,
Right.
with like a tiny sofa and a rug to give like a bit of spatial width. At least by spring we are expecting to be out of here.
But would you guys consider moving out of like a bit, like for example, North York, York, or like not super downtown?
We want to be city girls.
Yeah.
The last stop is at the margin of downtown, a greatly furnished condo unit where our friend Josie lives. It has a spacious and nicely decorated public sharing
How
space.
many people are you sharing with in here?
So we have 4 people. Like me and my boyfriend, we live in the one room, and we have another roommate and his brother.
For a condo unit with 3 bedrooms, they were paying for $3,500 last year, but
After a year, when we decide to sign another contract, they're raising up like to 4,000.
To 4,000.
4,100. Utility is gonna be like 300.
So you split 4,100 plus the utilities now, or
No, my boyfriend paid for all the
utilities?
utilities.
Okay.
And like we don't divide equally. So June pay 1,000 for her room,
Okay.
and his brother pay less, like 600 for his room. Like we have the supermarket downstairs, and we also have the LCBO just like 1 block.
1 block away.
I'd rather pay more rent so that I can have a better place.
Okay.
Like I usually pay more for the rent
Than anything else.
and yeah, anything else. That's my hobby. I always think about better place to live. I like my room. I don't want to go home like being stressful.
How much do you think rent should account for your monthly salary?
It should take like at least 30% of the salary.
Okay. At least or at most?
At most, yeah.
At most.
But right now my rent is like 60 or 70% of my salary.
so finally, we're showing you guys the place we're living in right now. We're paying $750 for this room in a household shared with 5 other people. This is the room where we spend most of our time when we're not working. We live on the 2nd floor, but we can't really take a shower in this bathroom. Instead, we have to go to the basement. And
Are you showing us where the bathroom is?
Yeah, we're going to the basement. Isn't that where all showers are? This is, oh shit. If literally like I am almost arm to arm in this fucking bathroom. When you talk about the width of it, then that's even worse.
also, we need to compete with other people for the use of the kitchen, which often could be super crowded. With all said though, $750 per month is a great deal in downtown because our landlord was super kind and charged us a very low price. In fact, I don't think she's making any money from us at all. To be honest, we're more than happy for what we're paying for.
Hopefully this episode has given you an overview on how much you may be paying for rent in Toronto. In our views, it's quite an expensive city to live in, and the rent may account for a big portion of your salary. Think twice before moving in here. Please let us know how you think about this episode in the comment section. See you next time. Bye!